Hello there and welcome back to Tully Bowling Center. It is day 6 of these championships and today's event is the team event. Qualification games have been concluded and top 4 in girls and boys are now determined. And the semi-finals will start soon and right next to me is the head coach of Czech, Ivan. What are your expectations before the semi-finals start?
We will continue with our game from the qualification. We don't want to change anything and we want to concentrate, to stay focused in the presence and to do what we practiced at home.
Yeah, like 2 good games and then lift the trophy. That's your plan.
That's our plan.
Okay, thank you, Ivan.
Yeah.
Then I have Markus Lahti, the winner of Boys All Event gold medalist. What are your feelings right at this moment? First you can use English and after that some Finnish if you want.
I feel amazing. I didn't get too much ball reaction after like 2 games, but last game was really good. I had strikes almost every throw. Couple bad shots, but I got lucky there, so that's what I need to win.
And you sealed the deal in the 9th. 10th frame was irrelevant for you.
Yeah.
I saw that, yeah. Now you can use some Finnish if you want to. For example, thank your sponsors or...
Joo. Kiitokset kaikille vanhemmille, tukijoille, kavereille, sponsoreille, kaikille näille. Ja... Niin. Keilasi ihan hyvin tässä 18-sarjaa.
Congratulations to you once again, Markus. And now we are about ready to see how the semifinals will go down. Okay, welcome back. Time for those team finals. Finland, Denmark on the girls' side, and Sweden, Czech Republic on the boys' side.
So as you can hear, there's going to be plenty of cheering on for the teams.
And Czech was 4th seeded, Sweden was 3rd seeded.
Sorry. Sweden was 3rd seeded, yes.
And Czech was 4th seeded.
First seed.
First seed,
First
okay.
seed. Denmark was 4th
in
seed.
the girls?
1 and 2. It was close. That girls' side was 1-2 and boys' side 3-4. Yeah, the only way this would be even louder on the stand would be if Norway was bowling against Sweden here. And that is because there's plenty of supporters here from Norway and their cowbells.
And we can tell you that the main spectator area, it hasn't been that full so far during the tournament.
There, it's full.
Obviously it's Saturday and Easter holidays, Sunday, Monday off. Why wouldn't you be here?
Just a quick reminder, Masters will start tomorrow with girls' first round at 9 a.m. local time, which is currently would be 8 a.m. as the clock will go forward 1 hour. So we'll be here bright and early.
It's a long day because they start at 9 and around 5 was scheduled to be the final game's over.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing as girls today. They bowl in the morning at 9 and who made the medals in the team event.
And tomorrow is the first girls first round, then Rio of the Lanes, then first round of boys. And after that, boys and girls are going to play simultaneously.
And we can see Albin here continue from where he finished off last game. As he shot 260, I believe, and he was the key factor of Sweden winning. Nice pick up there by Monica. And great start there by Julia Hayes, the only of the girl of the Finnish team, and actually in the whole match that's bowling the European Youth Championships for her first time.
Yeah, all Danish bowlers made the top 16.
That too, but it's their first championships ever on the youth side.
Yeah, that's true, but I was just checking out those who made the top 16, and Danish girls all made top 16.
Yeah, that's actually probably the only team. As in boys' side, Sweden got 3 out of 4.
I've talked with
as our girls too.
Finnish coach Juha Immonen and our head coach Jarmo Ahokas between these matches, and they both told me that it really meant something to Sweden to beat Finland because they had lost twice in the past championships in a row to Finland in the final game. And like we saw Carl's celebration after that final frame, even though he only needed 8, it was emotional, so it was a big thing for them.
It gave him a little stare down.
And could be that now they are mentally in a good place, Sweden, and I wouldn't be surprised if they shoot 950.
In both of those finals, right?
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if Sweden shot something like 950.
Yeah, we'll see how the transition is. They do seem to be a little further right, which is surprising to me actually. That the Czech Republic is also further right. There we saw David's ball hook way too early. Here we have the singles champion of the girls' side, Karen. One of the twin girls, Sophia and Karen.
She has medaled in every event so far. Gold in singles, bronze in doubles, and now this gold or silver, and she also finished second in the all event.
She did, and I do like her chances of medaling in Masters too.
Although it's a quite brutal best of 3 matches, so in those cases it's not always 100% up to you, because if, for example, yesterday that Malta guy shot 589 for 2, imagine if your opponent shoots 589.
Yeah, we saw that in the Masters. D-Ron Booker that ended up being the first seed gave 579 to EJ's 4:30 first 2 games,
Yes.
and in a 3-game match, that's not nice.
And like last year's tournament in winners bracket final game, Anthony Simonsen started with a strike and then 2-8-10, and then left once the rest
Yeah,
of the way.
8:45 or something.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
So if your opponent just happens to catch fire that much, there's nothing you can do. And that's the reason I would prefer scoring and some round robin and then step ladders for best 3 in the Masters final.
Early double there for Maya. And Astulia also.
That was weird reaction. Hardly taking out the 5-pin, but still nothing was even close to staying over there on the right side. So I would say 3-pin took out the 10, not the 6-pin.
Yeah, you can see on Albin's body language that he knows the ball's gonna hit the 1-2 when he throws it okay. And again, being the sole lefty there, I believe.
Yes, he is.
That it is big favor for them.
Same thing as Karen on the girls' side.
During this week, we've seen some bowlers a little nervous, but see now they all seem pretty quite calm and collected.
Well, it could be also that this is already third event. They've been bowling this pattern and sensing this environment already the whole week. That's weird.
That was weird. Pins haven't fallen like that late this week. The bottoms of the pins
it
are
should have
pretty
fallen
good.
the first time he wobbled, not like after 3 or 4 side switches. But it did. Was that Shakapelle?
A little bit.
Because he was supposed to stay.
Not to be mean or so, but my intuition is if Carl strikes here that this match could be over soon. Of course, we have Emil Hill bowling first.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think Tia there drifted a little bit left, and it wasn't her best shot, and it never saw it.
She left the pocket. Bucket is not the nicest.
It's not.
Just like 3, 6, 10 or...
It looks so easy, but it's not. That was definitely not missed in.
No. Very, very good spare shot. It looked like it was going to be spare the whole time the ball traveled down the lane.
I think that was a little bit antics of Carl's side. I think he knew that he has a chance of comeback. And the chance of that happening, he did that on purpose to make them check bowlers a little more nervous.
I would say too, that was an act.
He wasn't nervous in his body. He knew that it had a chance of striking. First time on that lane, Monica left at 2-7. Baby split on the left side, now changing sides.
Another bucket for Finnish team.
That was pretty good.
I also, when I talked to Juha Immonen, the coach of Finland, he said that Bowling Center did do some readjusting on 27 on the pin rack. There was a minor thing, but still, we both agreed that there might be some issues because the 10 pin was leaving so differently on that lane compared to all the other lanes.
That never looked like a spare, but spare it was.
That's unfortunate because it would be nice to see matches go down the wire like they did in the semi-final round. Final, that's already been decided, let's say, in the 7th frame. It's not fun to watch. Although for the winning team, that's the goal to do it that way. But
That's all the down lane reaction violence. It looked pretty good to me, and then it went sideways almost.
And also his body reaction was that he wasn't expecting it to be anything else than a strike like it has been for Albin the last game and a half.
With that open, I assume Albion's going to spare, and the difference is already over 40 pins.
That was a good shot. Even though it left that ring 10, but it was a good shot.
Same thing there by Jacobas, just a little bit on the semifinals. Slightly more direct on the oil, and he kind of has no chance of striking in the pins.
Oh, definitely. That was a weak 10. It wasn't even close to striking.
Chet, that's a good 9. He was never expecting to have a chance to strike.
And although you leave less 210s with urethane, still that could have been easily a 210. But at the moment, Czech is making things very easy for Sweden.
But they're definitely allowing Sweden to get comfortable. Pretty identical his first frame. It saw the lane at, let's say, 16 feet and just kept on going.
Did he leave 3-6-10 the first?
I can't remember, but it hooked early and went through the face. Ouch.
You can say that wasn't too far out.
No, now with the 3 opens in this frame, this is definitely turning into a one-team match.
There was it 40 something, so now it should be almost.
It was after the first player.
Okay, so 60 something, almost 70.
Yeah, 66. They've lost count with the 6. And,
Yeah.
I'm going to open my mouth and say I'm surprised the girls only have one open so far. They're showing the boys how it's done. Maybe not striking as much, but covering spares.
Well, there's 4 open frames. I check through 11 frames. That's now 12 frames. That's a lot. Every third has been an open frame for them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that looks more like an act. He definitely knew that was gonna come back.
In which team does Carl Eklund play in Sweden?
In Köping. They're a pretty good team, but I think they're just gonna pull out of the finals. But to be honest, I don't pay attention enough to the standings to know.
Yeah, you're more like a guy. How did it go? I shot 970. Did your team win? I didn't watch.
No, I'm more a team guy, but that
But you know, we have these people playing team events that
we do.
you ask, how did it go? They say, I shot 270. Did you win? I didn't pay attention. Oh.
Yeah, that's not optimal for team sports. After 2 poor shots, that was pretty darn good. And if Karen does not strike, they're pretty much tied.
And Czech Republic struggles, just continue leaving a bucket. We are really definitely going to go to that scenario where the 7th frame is going on, the game is already in the books.
That happens so often. The previous one was a little bit more. He moves even on the other lane for some reason, and it kind of never saw it. Next week when we're back home, I'll tell him, "Come on, Albin, what you doing?" Or something.
Maybe even smack him.
No, I'll leave that for the team manager.
Of Korea. He was good at that.
Oh, the Emperor. Great cover up there by Czech Republic. That's about it as well.
Yeah, he made it look easy.
Team Denmark leading by 13, though Finland has 3 strikes to work on, and Denmark 1.
And now all 4 of them have strikes. That match is definitely the more interesting one at this stage. And like we see, Czech struggles just keep piling up.
And Monica definitely struggling on this red lane. She left the baby split on the left side, baby split on the right side the next time on this lane, and now quite high through the face. Yeah. Julia's impressive. Bowled a great game in the semifinals and bowling a great game so far this time again, being at first championships ever, first medals. Wow.
And also, because Julia was the only one missing the top 16, I think he has more to prove in this. Of course, everybody wants to win the team event, but still, he knows that this is going to be her last game of the championships. He wants to be good, and
that added extra pressure should not make this easier.
Obviously, it's making easier.
Yeah.
Oh, that was lucky. But sometimes with those weak pocket hits, the 3-pin just goes sideways and takes out the 10 like it did on that shot.
Campbell's ball there hooks almost as early as for David on the lane. So even though the right lane seems to recover further from the right, it is more violent.
Another one.
Wow.
2 in a row.
Why we went silent is because we're men. We cannot do 2 things at the same time. We're watching. Should we put this thing here on the screen? As you can see now, slightly the larger pins.
Yeah, you can see the reaction much better than like this. Although it's not in slow motion.
I think it's cool, but it's some kind of odd for me. My brain is saying no. It's funny how it looks like slow motion even though it's not.
Could be that the picture is a little bit blur.
Now that there was actually not a good shot.
Yeah, he pulled it and it was faster, but obviously with rev rates like that, you get more lucky. Yeah.
I wonder. Finally, it fell this way. And Karen's ball on that right lane keeps on going a little more continuous on and not leaving the flat semis as it does on the left lane.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like that. It's gonna be
nearly 100 now.
Over way too early. Monica has left that week 10 pretty much every time on that left line.
Yeah, she had the strike and then now 2 in a row. And on the other line, she is not hitting the pocket. And that strike there by Emma is the 8th in a row for Finland. That normally helps in a team event when you start striking. Everybody strikes.
Also in singles events, if you strike a lot, it's okay.
How is it?
Yeah.
I never tried.
We didn't try.
You need to be my coach more often.
What should I do now? Strike. Oh, thanks for the advice. Look at that reaction.
Wow. It looked like it may be too weak and leave a flat 10, but it slapped the 6 and the 10.
Yeah, really, really nice.
That was important strike for Denmark there.
Especially since Monica missed that 10 pin.
Seems a bit in, but well, it's okay. Yeah, Stella here, she had 1440, I believe, in the team event.
What did you say she shot like over 750 today?
I think she had 236, 236, 276, so that's, yeah, 748.
Yeah, that's impressive on the girls' side. It would be on the boys' side, but definitely on the girls' side. If you shoot 750 for 3, you're usually going to be doing okay.
Yes, we're not bowling on house shot.
Amazing. 11th strike in a row for Team Finland.
Finland has 11 in a row and Germany. Denmark have 5 out of the last 6, so they have 16 out of the last 17.
And Sweden got typical Sweden fortunate bounces over there, tripping the 4 and increasing the difference. It's over 100 now.
Yeah, now it definitely is with that trip and missed. Now, well, we could pretty much give them medals already.
Yeah, and concentrate more on this girls' final.
I'm sure the boys are actually happy to have that little, the 5 frames of calm, more calm, help for tomorrow, early morning. Even though they get the, not a bye, but a little later morning than the girls.
And Albin was the only one who missed the Masters.
I believe so, yeah. Oh yeah, it was because Robin was second, Emil was third, and Carl was 5th.
So a team 300,
Wow.
12th in a row.
It was good there for Emma that it went light enough. Slightly higher would have more than likely left a flat 10.
I could have left a flat 7, but I knew that you meant flat 10.
She's getting closer and closer, but the
It's
frames
still high.
are getting. The amount of frames is getting low. And with Finland being perfect the last 12 shots, it's not a great situation to be at.
No.
I guess it's only fair. She started at 12 bagger, so she gets to finish it too. I like the shot. A little lighter actually with throwing the pins around everywhere again.
And there were a couple of instances where a similar kind of shot struck when the 3-pin took out the 10. So those were just fortunate bounces, and this time it wasn't.
It was a well-needed 10-pin for the team Denmark here. They'll have a great chance to actually put on a great frame too.
Really, really tight line. And this time I think Carl is not acting.
Yeah, it was,
he knows
the last
poor.
2 shots, both the same thing. He's getting slightly fortunate, though that means he's just doing the right thing with the right equipment and the right speed. Which is a big part of bowling.
Andre is still playing okay, but since the other team is struggling so mightily, they don't have a chance.
Wow. What did Stella shoot in the semifinals?
I can't remember.
That's
And I
pretty
actually
good
didn't see that Julia missed that 10-pin.
No, it was where we had a little replay there from Carl's reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, we had this picture while she was making the spare shot. That's why we didn't see it.
That was wide, based on body reaction. No problem. And it's actually on pace to shoot the exact same game again. 86 in the 4th and working on strikes. She likes the shot. The amount of strikes both teams have shot in the last 3 frames. Wow.
And 14 out of 15, last 15 frames, strikes for Finland. Pretty cool.
And Denmark aren't far off either.
No, Sophie got another light mixer. This was even actually lighter than the previous shot, but
So we could have 3 frames running for both teams with 3 doubles or more. That's insane. 6 out of 8 or more.
most of the Swedes are playing. I don't know if they are aiming to go that straight, but it could be that they know if you miss it like that because it's been working.
I think they made sure they want to be on the left side of Team Czech, and now that it's kind of over, it's easy to miss a little bit. Either way, when you know you have some room.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was actually a good break that he didn't leave that 7-pin. The way it went down the lane, it should have been a split. Yeah, that's another story, but it should have been a 6-7 split. Do you think he's going to use backup on the spare?
Probably. It's a pretty good situation to be at when you haven't struck for 6 frames in a high-scoring environment and your team is still guaranteed to win, basically. It's a good spot to struggle, let's put it that way.
No backup.
So with the single pin missed by Julia, the 3 doubles against Denmark's clean frame with 2 doubles. What you see on the screen is the deficit, so 30 pins for Finland. I believe Emma here is the youngest ever to medal, as mentioned in the semifinals, ever for Finland.
It's just perfect how that 10-pin goes down. Looks weak, and then when the ball hits and the reaction is shown, boom, every time.
Her ball and Stella's ball, it's amazing how hard they're going to get the balls to hit the pins.
True.
I'm going to put this out here. My brother promised that he's going to cut his hair if Emma medals this championship, so now I think we kind of have to make that happen.
Upper hair.
Upper hair, yeah, the one that's almost half a meter long. It's been growing for a while now.
Carl is going to definitely use backup, right?
Yes.
And why should you not?
Yeah, when there's hook go left, there's oil on the middle, and the pins are that way.
Well,
You're making it way more likely you're going to make it. But actually, my brother has been a good sport about it too. He allowed Emma to braid his hairs between here and the break to get loose for the semifinals.
mm-hmm.
Wow. She thought that had no chance. And keeping in mind her last shot on the lane 22 was definitely in. She's standing in the right spot for her ball and her reverse. She already turned out for the pins. She knows which.
Yeah.
These 2 days for Stella, wow. I need to cheat. I'm going to find out what she bowled semis.
Definitely wasn't light hit this time for Sophia. That run for Finland is just amazing.
5 frames in a row with 3 doubles or more. If you knew that was happening, you are a prophet.
And I said that Sweden is going to shoot 950 in the boys' final. Not Finland's girls are going to shoot 950 in the girls' final. Okay, Sweden can still do it, but Finnish girls.
Putting on a show.
Yeah.
And as the match is still not over,
No.
it means Denmark shooting a lot too.
Although that open over there, is it 50 already?
It has to be. It was 30 before the frame, and there's 3 more doubles and 1 open.
It's more
It's
than
gonna be like
50.
70 or 80 then. $66, right? Yeah,
30
36 plus 30.
Yeah.
Two frames to go, 2 strikes for Denmark, 3 for Finland. It is at that point when Denmark basically needs to strike out, and that might not be enough. That was a bit in, but it was in enough.
Yeah,
And
it held
depends.
nicely.
That's 18 out of the last 20. Speechless.
I think.
Yeah, I'm sure we can see a little transition here
Yeah,
on the right
we're
lane, and
seeing
also
that.
lack of focus also,
And
because both
left
teams
lane
feel like
also.
it's over. But at the front of the lanes are going. If beer frames were in play, it would be expensive for Julia here for a while.
At least it looks like that it's going to go that way. That 3-6-10 with backup like Carl is using, it becomes a lot easier. Should be a spare. Since she didn't strike, now it's becoming impossible for Denmark to come back.
You can even see Jimmy there shaking his like, what's there to do? This is insane.
Yeah, it's one of those situations. We talked about the Masters, for example, 850. If your opponent goes that crazy, nothing
There's
you can
nothing
do.
to do. Like, you can have a good reaction and still have doubles and such.
Yeah.
Now there's three of the girls have 5 in a row, working on 5 in a row or longer. That's the odds of that is, well, it's not quite common. It happens.
It's actually ridiculous.
Yeah, it's.
Now we can say that the game is already
Yeah,
in the books.
they won. 3 of the 4 semifinals went in the pretty much the 10th frame. Some in the final.
Even the
Anchors.
anchor players, yeah.
This is a little different. Yeah, now it's definitely over. So on the girls' side, we're going to have the top seed win, and the boys' side, the third seed.
I actually start to like that. Stor Säkapelle, Säkapelle Stor. It rims out very nicely. Some commentators would have said that you hardly ever see that kind of bad misses at that level.
I just got a text from back home, where I live now. Let's do a little shout out to Johnny. One of the bowlers with the biggest heart for bowling. Amazing person. And amazing and entertaining to watch too.
Yeah, I saw that 300 video that we actually mentioned to him, and he was celebrating. And why should you not?
That is iconic that you say that, because I'm sure you are not the most energetic celebrator on your 338,300s.
Yes. It's amazing how Emma can carry that 10 pin pretty much every time the same way and the perfect way.
Let's have a look of what's game 1 game record. What do you think it is?
Single game record, and that of course
Girls'
counts
side on the European Youth.
all qualification. And
Everything, ever.
it can't be 1,000 games.
It is not.
I would say 964.
943 pins, which is surprisingly low for me.
It is.
That there is when you rush The ball goes quick, which obviously is irrelevant. They've won.
And I'm pretty sure they are not thinking about any records.
For sure not. I kind of do hope the girls give the boys a little beef on being 2 frames behind. Slow bowling.
But that would be unfair
that is too,
to go
because
to
they've
team
probably
check. And
bowled
why
about
don't you boys strike?
Twice every frame.
Yeah,
I'm sure we would say that though anyway.
probably we would. At least during the banquet.
Like a great day or 2 days by Czech Republic, leading the field in this championship is not easy.
Julia's expression on her face was, I missed it, but who cares at the moment? But that record is still possible.
Yeah, they are going to beat it with clean and not missing too many counts.
Yeah.
Though there's still almost 1,000 out there.
Would be quite amazing to shoot 1,000.
Well, mathematically they're 1 pin out already. 999 is the maximum.
It would be even more amazing.
Impressive. Denmark at the moment, even with slight struggles at the end, is 50-something over, and the game is been over for 2 frames.
Usually that could be pretty much the winning score.
Sweden can still get to 960, right? Yeah, 962. They didn't put their striking shoes on for your guesstimate to go, right?
Yeah, I was
You
expecting
gave
them
it too
to
much
shoot
credit.
950. Yeah.
You thought they were better than they are.
Well,
Let's put
obviously that's the case.
let's put a little jab in there.
Obviously that's the case.
This is one of those games. When you have it, everything falls your way.
Yeah, even that shot, it stayed perfectly light to carry, because if it would have hooked a little bit more, flat 10 would have been guaranteed.
But you get to do that at your home country, at the home big center in Tali. Wow.
Yeah, and Stella is also a local bowler. Tali Bowling Center
She spends
is
a lot
her,
of time here. Maybe not as much as Jussi, but she spends a lot of hours here.
but definitely her home center.
And she's gone over 300 over today. Sorry, for the 8 games. Which is quite impressive. And as her personal best for 6 games is 13-13, which unfortunately technically will remain her personal best, as there's practice in second block of teams, but she's gone 240 over.
And now that she struck twice, is it 980 something is still their maximum score?
Yeah,
1 player to go.
188.
And the record was
989.
943.
943.
So it is already there.
With a strike here, Tia needs 5, which I'm sure she might
will
manage.
get. So a tournament record in the team event final, that's the way to play the game of bowling.
Kai normally has been on spot with the records and shit. Sorry, records and stuff, so I'm sure he will even announce it as soon as they're done.
Stella, 280.
280 in the final for European Championships in your debut or second? No, second time only European Championships at your home center. Wow.
But since we Finns are so modest in general, we don't sing Sakapelle. We just take out the trophy and go home. And also do the record. It's funny that it strikes every time now.
Since second bowler of fourth frame, they left something 3 times and twice in the 10th frame on the second of the 10th. So what's that? That would be like 260 average for the last.
I don't know if they are
They might be
crying or
happy.
laughing or...
They might be thinking about weather tomorrow, if it rains or not.
It's going to rain on Tuesday. I checked it out before the final.
977.
You heard some boos from the crowd, but that was
Understandable.
understandable. Have we played before? No. Amazing. 977.
245 average almost in the finals.
I was already talking Finnish.
Yeah, somebody here is also touched. His brain went to finish. No,
Just
we are obviously
amazing.
amazingly delighted.
977.
Like I said, Denmark not bowling bad by any means. 860 or 870.
I just heard Swedish coach say, luckily we didn't play Finnish girls in the final.
Well, at least they're bowling next to it. It's kind of embarrassing still.
Kind of.
No, great performance by all these teams. Czech probably, unfortunately, struggling a little bit this game. But like I said, leading this today, amazing feat that by itself.
True. And although in teams event, this one game final, it's a longer distance than singles one game, but still it's on a certain pair, and if you struggle, for example, on the other lane, it's hard to double and so on.
Yeah, we could see that they move probably about 10 boards in average per bowler.
Yeah, and that's
just 10 games.
And
Sorry,
that
10 frames.
qualification, you play 6 different pairs, so if you lead after that, you know that you performed pretty nicely. And although the way they came back to beat Denmark, they were trailing 60 or 70 at a worse situation, and then come back and made the final. So they can definitely still feel pretty satisfied how they performed in this team event.
I think they're cheering for the Finnish ladies. They're so happy. That's so nice of the Swedish supporters.
But at times I think actually Sweden is an okay country.
Yeah, they've spent some hours in the lanes practicing. Sometimes that brings results.
So right after this final ends, first we're going to have medal ceremonies for teams, and after that also we're awarding those all-event medals as the last act of today. And tomorrow the Masters finals will start 9 a.m. with Girls Masters Round 1, and we will complete the Masters finals tomorrow with the finals being played around 4 p.m. But you can check the exact schedules on the tournament webpage. And like we have probably already mentioned, first rounds will be played at separate times, first girls and then boys. But after, there's only 8 players remaining, so round 2 then they will play at the same time. and it's going to be best of 3 all the way to the end. So the semifinals and finals are also best of 3, unlike in singles and doubles where there's only a 1-game semifinal and a final. Oi, oi, oi. That was pretty bad. Although, like he cared.
No. He made sure he didn't leave a split. Smart play.
But these shots are just irrelevant. During qualification, it still goes to your individual score for the all event. Now it doesn't matter what you shoot.
I'm happy to see David here enjoy the moment, as this will be his last shots in the tournament. I hope Andre does the same thing. And I'm sure after the biggest disappointment has disappeared, they will understand what a big achievement this still was.
I think last Ball Masters, Czech came here with the junior team.
I believe they did.
Based on these championships.
We had a few countries. Denmark came with a big group as well.
Yeah, but
way bigger than normal.
Czech was here with their senior
the boys
national.
only,
yeah, but now they came with the juniors team.
Men's team.
Yeah,
not
men's
boys.
team. Yeah, and now with juniors, just because the championships were here now.
Probably the more practice you can get in the center, no matter the pattern you're going to bowl on, the more info you're going to gain, which is an advantage.
Yeah, learn something about the approaches and what kind of carry is over there. And these minor small details.
What kind of ball motions normally strike in the place. And
obviously, I would think Czech Republic is not bringing up like 15 different bowling balls each player. So
no, probably 20.
Could be 20.
Okay.
But if they had to settle, let's say for 6, playing here before would help those picks. Although, since we're talking about junior tournaments and everybody's shooting purple hammer, it's easier to choose those balls.
Been a lot of games without that ball for score and for medals this week. Tia is one, and Julia, but that's a little more red related. Emma and Stella are using the black pearl hammer, the new one. Other than that, it's Fiona through the pink widow, but more than I think pretty much everybody's throwing purple hammer.
True.
I'm sure I forgot somebody, but you can get those comments to my father.
So, is it the time to close out the commentating?
I'm going to say thank you everyone for joining us, tuning in.
And we are going to have those interviews after medal presentations. So if you want to see those, just wait. But you can also check out these coverages later from YouTube and scroll down to that interview thing. But if you don't do that, please join us tomorrow 9 a.m. when the Master Finals start. See you then.
Now we are ready with the finals, and in girls team event, Finland win Denmark with new championship record 977 against 861. And in boys team event, Sweden win Czech Republic 872-773. And soon we will have the medal presentations for the team events and also the boys and girls all events.
Ahora cortarse la leche, cortar la coleta de leche. Si ganamos, te corto la coleta. Harto un tape.
Que va a ir primero de los equipos, ¿no?
Ese estaba aquí en la bodega, yo no sé qué hacer control.
Primero van los equipos.
Los equipos van primero y último. ¿Qué quiere que vaya más?
No, payaso. El event también tiene que ir.
Sí, el event que se ha jugado cuando.
El event son las 18 partidas que se han jugado en equipo, en solo y en pareja. Y tienen que dar la ceremonia ahora.
Que no, eso es mañana.
Que no, que mañana es el máster. El máster no es el evento. El máster son los enfrentamientos entre los 16 primeros. No es lo mismo.
Aquí no hay ni.
Sí, porque están ahí las medallas.
Claro,
medalla de esa gente, ¿no?
No, hay dos mesas de medallas.
Y la femenina y la masculina, ¿no? No, hay un montón de medallas porque son 4 para cada de estos, ¿no? Tiene que haber 32 medallas.
Y una para el entrenador. No le dé a la cámara que tú lo que estás saliendo la gente. Hoy no hay reunión porque Caro tiene Caro también.
No me ha emocionado yo.
Eso es lo que te iba a decir. Basta tarde para... Y además con la bola, la bola que la gente le va a intentar. Hay gente que le va a la bola. Estaría por ahí y le ha dicho, decirle cuándo tiene que llevar la bola. Ahora, si la haces así, me imagino que no pasa nada. Te digo porque esto cuando acabe, nos vamos al hotel y nos quedamos abajo.
Ahora que yo no. Está colocando él, yo no me olvido.
Ya, porque de cuando o nos vamos al hotel y nos quedamos abajo, porque tú sabes que luego a las 10 todo el mundo recogido, a las 10:30, o ir a un restaurante ahora y vamos, que nos lleve el Uber al restaurante y luego al hotel, pero al hotel ya llegamos acostando, pero ya aquí al hotel cuando lleguemos ya llegamos. Elige que es tu viaje, lo que quieras. Los zapatos, no van descalzos. Esto es mucha.
The medal ceremony of the girls teams will start. The medals are presented by the Honorary President of Finnish Bowling Federation, Harri Järvinen, and the Vice President of the European Bowling Federation, Marios Nikolaides. Bronze medals: Germany, Fiona Nadine Lindemann, Saskia Kirschke, Romina Skuare, and Maxine Bolex. And also bronze medals: Ireland, Hannah Masterson, Ciara Lavlor, Anna Lavlor, and Laura Grant. And the coach, David Staines. Silver medals: Denmark, Karen Kaskad Nielsen, Maja Lontov, Sofia Kaskad Nielsen, and Monica Schack Nielsen. And the coach, Jimmy Dan Mortensen. And the gold medals: Finland, Emma Palermaa, Tiia-Mari Laukkanen, Stella Lögfors, and Julia Vesanen. And the coach, Heli Turja. Please rise for the national anthem of Finland.
Tytöt voitti kultaa kisaennätyksellä 977. Miltä se nyt tuntuu?
No siis ihan uskomatonta. Mun ääni on vähän lähtenyt jo, mutta siis ei olisi niinku parempaa tapaa ollut lopettaa tätä finaalia. Ja tommonen peli saatiin tohon paikkaan.
Kieltämättä se kaatojono kun alkoi, niin me vähän tuossa Oskun kanssa ihmeteltiin, että mitähän lääkkeitä te veditte. Niin mieletön se oli, mutta joka tapauksessa hieno paikka tehdä se. Mitäs sulla mielipiteet?
Tuntuu siis ihan mahtavalta. Ja siis vaikka välillä tulikin vähän hankaluuksia ja niitä missään, mutta silti me saatiin just niitä kaatojonoja sitten paikattua. En voi sanoa kuvella, että miltä tämä tuntuu. Tämä on niin uskomatonta.
Ja Emman eka EM-mitalli. Niin. Ja Julian.
Ja ihan mieletön tosiaan tuohon finaaliin. Ja Stellan koko päivähän oli ihan hurja. Mitä sä heitit? 750 ja 500 tähän. Aika mieletöntä.
Joo, mä oon ihan sanaton. Toi oli niin hieno. Se välierä oli vähän vaikea, mutta sitten nyt taas niinku onnistui, löytyi se luotto tekemiseen ja niinku kaikki vaan sujui silleen, miten piti.
Niin ja 2.20 vähän vaikeeta. Nyt ei ole siinäkään tuloksellisesti vaikeaa, mutta tosi mahtava päivä. Entäs Julia?
Ihan uskomaton fiilis. Mä ekat kisat mä en olisi uskonut, että mä saan edes mitalia ja nyt vielä kultaa kisaennätyksellä.
No toki Suomen jengissä on aina hyvä saama joukkuepelissä, mutta eihän mikään koskaan varmaa. Aina se pitää voittaa. No vielä coachilta jotain.
No siis nämä tytöt on kultaa. Ne on vetänyt makeasti tämän viikon, tehnyt niin hienoa yhteistyötä. Ja tänään ne teki sen, mitä me oltiin jo aiemmin puhuttu, että pidetään se oma peli. Ei katsota tuloksia, pelataan omaa peliä, ruutu kerrallaan mennään eteenpäin. Niin upeaa.
Ja voisiko olla, että siitä se tuli just tämä kaatojono tässä finaalissa. Mutta nyt ei oikeastaan muuta voi sanoa kuin kaikille teille, jotka pääsi huomiselle. Julia nyt ei siellä pelaa, mutta mä luulen, että sua ei haittaa se ehkä tällä hetkellä niin paljon. Mutta huomenna lisää näitä ilohetkiä, niin nukkumaan ja huomenna parhaalla fiiliksellä mukaan. No niin päin joo. No niin, kiitos.
Cansada de posar a la niña, una pobrecita yo. Te da echar polvo.
Una tiene la sonrisa falsa de estoy amargada y me ha sentado fatal.
¿Ese te lo he dicho todo?
No, vamos, ya me lo había dicho antes. Eso lo ha confirmado que...
No quiere ni una medalla, la verdad, no lo
Bueno, ya se la había dado antes.
Sí, ya te la acabo de quitar la foto. Que tiene una crema después de la mía.
Eso digo yo, que se lo decía.
Se lo decía, ¿no? Que va primera con 2.40 de media, que ha jugado ya 2.50.
Pero es que esto es de equipo, esto es de 4, no es de azul. Que tampoco ella ganó.
Que pasen esta gente ya.
The medal ceremony of the boys teams will start. Are presented by the Vice President of the European Bowling Federation, Marius Nikolaides, and the Honorary President of Finnish Bowling Federation, Harri Järvinen. bronze medals, Denmark, Benjamin Skjarsgaard Christensen, Tobias Kastfeldt Bryde, Magnus Rehnqvist, and David Günther. And the coach, Kasper Astrup Johansen. And also the bronze medals, Finland, Markus Lahti, Jussi Laine, Antonio Valtonen, and Noa Vilokkinen. And the coach, Juha Immonen. And silver medals, Czech Republic, David Moikka, Jakub Sedlasek, Andrei Prekop, and Jaroslav Chapletal. And the coach, Ivan Burjan. And the gold medals, Sweden, Albin Gustrand, Robin Norberg, Emil Svensson, and Carl Eklund. And the coach, Robin Skans. And please rise for the national anthem of Sweden.
Ahora tendrá que haber los autobuses para llevarnos tanto. ¿Me llevo unas cosas ya para allá?
Lagmästarna Sverige, hur är läget?
Det är svinbra. Det är det största som har hänt hittills, skulle jag säga. Genom de 2 åren jag har varit med. Så är det nog det här den bästa medaljen jag har tagit.
Carl?
Känns väldigt skönt att till slut få bort spöket. Förlorat väldigt många gånger mot Finland. De är väldigt duktiga. Totalt 8 i rad har jag.
Men på...
Ja, den här är det bara 2. Ja, här är det bara 2 som tur är. Men får hoppas det inte blir mer. Men de är väldigt duktiga så det är svårt att undvika.
Ja, jag såg några emotion efter du killarna vinnade mot Finland.
Ja, den satt hårt.
Nej, det känns underbart. Mitt 3:e mästerskap nu. 5 silver och 2 brons senare så fick jag egentligen ta guld. Så det känns underbart. Det är det största som har hänt tror jag. Så det är riktigt skönt.
Bra.
Ja, det här är mitt första mästerskap. Och jag har alltid velat ta guld i ett mästerskap. Alltid velat spela ett mästerskap. Och nu står man här med guldmedaljer runt halsen med dessa grabbarna. Så det hade inte kunnat bli bättre.
Och det här var sista chansen för dig eftersom du missade Masters-finalen.
Grattis gubbarna!
Tack så mycket.
Tack så mycket.
I don't know why I started speaking Swedish.
Nu ska Pontus.
Please make a room for the girls' all event medal presentation. The medal ceremony of the girls' all event will start. The medals are presented by the President of the European Bowling Federation, Valgeir Gudjurtsson, and the Oy Bowling Up Company Chairman of the Board, Jorma Pailokari. Bronze medals, Elin Bergqvist, Sweden. And coach Amanda Andersson. Silver medal, Karen Kærgaard Nielsen, Denmark. And coach Jimmy Dan Mortensen. The gold medal, Fiona Nadine Lindemann, Germany. And the coach, Katja Nagel. Please rise for the national anthem of Germany.
So Fiona, all event champion and gold medalist. Why and how did this happen?
I don't know. I played very, very good, and I played my best series ever. And yeah, I had a lot of luck, and yeah.
But obviously for 18 games you have to perform also very nicely. Yeah. What are your thoughts about the Masters finals tomorrow?
I hope I win.
Yeah. Okay, good luck to you then tomorrow.
Thank you.
The medal ceremony of the boys all event will start. The medals are presented by Oy Bowling AP Company Chairman of the Board, Jorma Pailokari, and the President of the European Bowling Federation, Valgeir Gudjurs-Jarsson. Bronze medal, Emil Svensson, Sweden. And coach Amanda Andersson. Silver medal, Robin Norberg, Sweden. And coach Robin Skans. Gold medal, Markus Lahti, Finland. And coach Juha Immonen. Please rise for the national anthem of Finland.
No Markus, toinen henkilökohtainen mitaliseremonia ja toinen kulta sulle. Miksi näin on käynyt?
On kellonnut aika hyvin tällä viikolla. Nyt oli unelmapeli ja loppuviikkokin on mennyt aika hyvin. Ja tänään vielä viimeisellä sarjalla pysyttiin siellä kärjessä, niin sillä se ollaan ansaittu tasaisella hyvällä pelillä.
Niin, siinä vikassarjassa eikö se ollut Nuberin kanssa oli 2 pistettä tai jotain eroa, mutta sait se hyvä jono ja sitten ennen kymppiruutua se oli selvä.
Joo, siinä oli Noberi pari pinnaa perässä ja muutama muu ruotsalainen 10-20 perässä, niin tietysti että tarvitsisi tehdä vikaa isoa, niin siinä kun pelasi kaikki vierekkäin, niin katso vähän siitä sivulta kanssa, miten pojat pelaa, niin siinä kun teki jonoa, niin piti sitten itsekin tehdä.
Nyt sä oot aika fantastisessa tilanteessa siinä mielessä, kun huomenna on vielä Masters jäljellä.
Niin.
Mitäs mietteitä siitä?
No samaa mitallia lähdetään hakemaan kuin näistäkin, että toivottavasti sieltäkin tulisi kulta, mutta se on huomenna ne uudet pelit taas, niin sinne uusi keskittyminen sitten.
No ei muuta kuin hyvät yöunet ja skarppausta huomiseen, niin otat sen 3. pois ja sitten voidaan lähteä voitolla yöhön.
Juurikin näin.